What is up, guys? It is me, the true J1 Digger again, and in today's video we have another video of Monster Jam Showdown making its return, but this Monster Jam Showdown video is going to be different compared to the last few 13 episodes that we've done. In today's video, it is Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition right here in Alaska Stadium. As you can see right now in front of you, here is the track that the drivers will be competing in Alaska Stadium. We have right now 12 of the best Monster Jam trucks and drivers competing here in this stadium. We have trucks like Jester, we have trucks like Excalibur, Monster Mutt, Gravedigger, Max D, Avenger, Brutus, you name it. They're all here competing here today for you guys here at Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition. Now, before we go and head to the competition, we do have some rules that we have to check on before we go into the freestyle competition. So without further ado, guys, let's go into those rules very quickly, and then we'll go ahead into the freestyle competition, shall we? So here are the rules for this freestyle competition of Monster Jam Showdown, guys. So the first rule of freestyle competition is that if a truck hits a container or any part of the stadium, they will be shut down and done. So basically, if a truck were to hit anything around the stadium, again like the containers or the walls around the stadium, they will be shut down and done. Plain and simple, guys, fortunately. So yeah. If a truck breaks during freestyle, they'll also be shut down as well too. So if a truck were to break maybe a 4-lane bar or anything like that, they'll be shut down completely. So hopefully these drivers don't break or anything. So yeah. Drivers also must complete the full 2 minutes of the freestyle competition if they want to get the full score, which I will talk about once we're done here. The next one is drivers must hit as many obstacles during the full 2 minutes. So my bad. Which, you know, drivers needs to hit as many different obstacles as they can, not try to hit the same one multiple times. So hopefully we also see that in this freestyle competition. And last but not least, drivers must give us the wow factor, the saves, and the big air during the freestyle competition, again if they want to get the good score, which we will talk about right now. Is that you guys are the judges. That's right, you all are the judges for today's video. And what will be is that once this video is done, basically all the competitors have competed in the freestyle competition, all the 12 trucks, you guys would go down into the comments and comment on who you think won freestyle. But if you guys want to do, like I said again, want to do the scoring of all 12 trucks, you could do it as well in the comments below, and I'll check on who won in your comments. And then at the next video, which will be probably next week, probably in July, we will receive. I will tell you the results on who won the freestyle portion in the Alaska Stadium, and then we'll do it continuing for more Monster Jam Showdown videos down the line. So that's it, guys. So that is all the review rules for Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition. And without further ado, guys, let's begin the freestyle competition, shall we? And the first driver to take the floor is Matt Pragulo, driver of Jester. And you guys know Matt Pragulo is a driver that he has been driving for almost 10 years. And he goes start with some good air right to the start of his freestyle competition. Again, 10-year anniversary for Jester. There's a great accomplishment for Matt Pragulo, driving 10 years of Monster Jam. You can see right there going for some good sky wheeler right there, landing kind of hard in the back, but not too much. So hopefully it doesn't break anything for next few free hits. There you go, some good air right there. Good air right now. Another good air actually. Very good sky wheeler right there. If you could have kept going. Turning around, going for some big air actually right there. Some big air right there. Oh, hitting the crunch car's crooked, but this might be trouble. Can he save it? No, he cannot save it. Tough break for Jester, my Pragulo. Tough break for him. But what a freestyle right there to start off, I guess, if you want to say. So give it up to Matt Pragulo, driver of Jester. let's look at some of the highlights right from Matt Regular Jester. You see right there, he got some good air right there. You know, not too big on it, but it was good, some decent air right there. And then right over here, we got some really good skyway right there from that tabletop right there and the racing ramp. And right here is where the demise happens right there. He had some big air right there, actually, some good air right there, but then this is where the demise happened. He hit the crunch car, it ran him crooked. He kept going for some reason, but then he got into a big of a trouble. He tried to save it, and then he just couldn't save it. It was a tough break for him right there. And I think we actually got an indoor camera right here inside the driver's cab of what it looked like when you flip over a 10,000 pound monster truck. There he goes, hitting it, going crooked, trying to save it right there, and just couldn't do it. It was upside down. But it was a tough break for Matt Pragudo, driver of Jester. But either way, he had a phenomenal way to start with freestyle competition. May not be a good score from you guys gonna give, but remember, you guys are the judges for his scoring freestyle. So kind of wonder what you guys gonna give him for his freestyle run. But anyways, guys, give it up to Matt Pragudo, driver of Jester. The next driver to take the floor is Bobby Tompkins, driver of Raising Cane. Now, Raising Cane is a driver we haven't seen for quite a while, so it's great to see it again competing. And we got some good air right there from Bobby going for a wheelie. Oh, almost gave it to trouble right there at the start of his freestyle. Thank goodness he didn't flip the truck over. It could have gone really bad if he did, but he did not. He had the presence of mind to full throttle it to bring it back. It looks like he's going to go for some cross thread right here. Good air right there. Good air actually right there. And then goes for another good air right there. Good combo actually right there. That's a good combo right there. Giving him a good score for doing combos. Going for a little bit of a cross thread between one side of the obstacle to another. Almost getting into trouble again. That's the second time he was getting into trouble again. And oh, big, massive air from Bobby Tompkins, driver of Raising Cane. So far, the freestyle's going pretty well. The freestyle's going pretty well. He's getting some good air, some good. That's a big trouble not once but twice, but it's going pretty well actually for his freestyle run. Let's see where else he's going, and looks like he's heading to the back room. He'll be the first one, so here he goes. And lands it, not quite, but he's going for it, but this could. Oh, can he save it? Can he save it? He's trying, and he brings it back on four wheels. And let's see if he keeps going. Looks like the truck is shut off. And I had just been told the truck is done. He has hit the wall container. That is a tough break. He had so much time left on the clock. But guys, give it up to Bobby Tompkins, driver of Raising Cane. What a freestyle from him. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. You can see right here, he started off with some good air right there to start the freestyle. Different way to start a freestyle. That was good right there. And then right here, he went for some good air, then goes for a wheelie, which he could have gotten himself into trouble right there. He could have gotten himself into trouble, but thank goodness he did not. But that was a good one right there for a good save. And then right here, had some good big air right there. Then goes for a combo for going to another obstacle, which is good. That means it's going to give him a good score again. That could be good for scoring. And then right here, had some massive air right there. And he could have maybe gone for going for more quicker power to try and go clear the whole thing. But then here is where it happened. He landed a backflip and then kept going for a wheelie. And then this is where the demise happened. He's trying to save it right there. He kept going on the throttle non-stop. And then he was about to flip over, but then he went forward. But then right there after that, his truck stopped. Remember, he hit the wall container, which was right there, I think, behind Raising Cane. Now here's the onboard camera of what happened inside the truck when he was trying to save the truck. You can see he went for the wheelie, and then he went sideways, but then he kept fully throttling, trying to save the truck, then gave up. And then right there is where he hit the wall container, but for some reason he didn't have power left. But then right there, just when they shut him off right there, which was a tough break for Bobby Tompkins. And I'm pretty sure if he would have kept going, he probably would have gone even more crazier. But either way, What a freestyle from Bobby Tompkins, driver Raise the Cane. And anyways, guys, give your scores of what you guys think of Bobby Tompkins, driver Raise the Cane freestyle. Is it good? Is it bad? Put your comments down below what you think the score will be for his freestyle run. But anyways, guys, give it up to Bobby Tompkins, driver of Raising Cane. Next up, it is Chris Kohler, driver of Brutus. If you guys know, Chris Kohler is the son of Jim Kohler, which we will see him create freestyle very soon. But we're going to focus right now on his son in his freestyle run. It looks like he's going to go for some good air right there, hitting the clip. Oh no! Can he save it? Yes, he can. What a save from Chris Kohler. He almost got into big trouble, but what a save right there from Chris Kohler. Looks like he's going to go for some big air right there, but again, what a save from Chris Kohler. And it looks like he's going to be heading to a donut, and now to a cyclone donut. So far the freestyle is going pretty good right now for Chris Kohler. Even though that first hit he had at the very beginning did not go well, but it still went right away. Looks like he's going for the combo right there with a little bit of a wheelie right there. Let's see where else he is going. It looks like he's going to be heading towards it, going for a cross thread. Not cross thread, and oh no! Can he save it? And no, he cannot. That was a tough break from Chris Kohler. That was not what he wanted it. But either way, it was a great freestyle either way for Chris Kohler and Brutus. So, guys, give it up for Chris Kohler, driver of Brutus. Let's look at some of the highlights for Chris Kohler, driver of Brutus. He went for the crunch card and went over this one, which in there where he got into a big trouble right there. Rollers over, then goes for a high wall at the end with a great save. So that was a good save for Chris Kohler. And then right here, he went for some good donuts into a cyclone right here in this moment. So that was a good one right there for Chris Kohler. But then this is where the demise happened. He went for a cross thread, clipped the ramp, went for a front flip, and goes over onto his lid. What a wild ride right there from him. And I think we have an onboard cam. We have an onboard cam right here. So let's see what happens inside of Brutus. Boom, right there, he hit it, and then there he goes, going for a front flip, sidewall in, and then into upside down. But what a wild ride for Chris Kohler, driver Brutus. He may not get a good score from you guys, but either way, I'm pretty sure he gave you some wild moments right there in his freestyle run, guys. But anyways, guys, give it up to Chris Kohler, driver of Brutus. Next up, it is Nick Praguto, driver of Kraken. Now, we did see his father, Matt Praguto, driver Jester in the very beginning, but now we're going to see one of his kids, which is Nick Praguto, driver Kraken. He starts off with some big air right there. Good air right there from Nick Praguto. Turns around, looks like he's going to go for another good big air. Ooh, hitting awkwardly right there, but good one right there. So far, two big airs for Nick Praguto. As you guys know, he is a guy who could sometimes go crazy or he could go bad. Let's see what happens here. Looks like he's going for a wheelie right there. That's actually really good. That's good. And no, he is done. Remember, if you hit the wall or anything, you will be shut down. It just happened to Nick Praguto. That was not what he wanted to do. What a tough break for Nick Praguto. Left so much time on the clock and all of that. Man, what a tough break for Nick Praguto, driver of Kraken. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. Not too much, but we got some big air right there from Nick Praguto, which is not good. That was good. That was some good air right there from Nick Praguto. And then we got another good air, and almost could have gotten to trouble right there, actually. It landed very awkwardly right there, very weird. But it was some good air either way too. But then this is where the demise happened. He went for a wheelie right there, then decided to go for a wheelie down the line. Then right there was the demise, flipping that small ramp and crashing into the wall, which again, remember, if you hit the wall, you are done. So tough break for Nick Praguto, driver Kraken. I'm pretty sure he wanted to do a great freestyle for all of you guys, but sometimes things in your mind would not go as to plan, and fortunately it happened. Fortunate for Nick Praguto, driver Kraken. But anyways, guys, either way, he did had a good freestyle run. There were some moments right there, all of that. So kind of wondering what you guys score you give him, guys. What score do you give him, guys? But anyways, guys, give it up to Nick Pragudo, driver of Kraken. Next competitor, it is Bryce Kenny, driver of Monster Jam. Now, as you guys know, Bryce Kenny is driver. He used to drive Mohawk Warrior, but he decided to switch things and go driving the Monster Jam. And it looks like he's going for some good air right there. He's trying to go for a wheelie right there. Maybe he just couldn't get the perfect angle to do it. Looks like he's going for some good air right there. And he's going to go for over the, real crooked crunch on the crunch bar, so a little bit crooked. And he looks like he's going to go for some good air right there. A little sideways right there, not bad, but if you guys know Bryce Kenny, you know, he is a guy, he will go for a big air anytime, any place, wherever he goes to, when he does something crazy and all that. So hopefully we do see that happen here tonight with Bryce Kenny, driver Monster Jam. Looks like he's going to go for over that one, over the whole combo right there, obstacle and all that. Good air one right there. Looks like he's going to turn around, going for a little bit of a cross turn right here. Not bad cross turn. There he goes, and then he goes sideways and almost flipping the truck over, but he then going to get a presence in mind to calm down right there. And oh, big air from him right there. Oh, hitting hard on the cars. And he's still going for throwing. Oh, and he just lost his tongue right there. That was not what he wanted to do. He was losing his tongue right there. Poor Monster right there. And oh, he looks like he's going for a backflip. And lands the backflip on nose, but lands it still either way. And he, oh no. Oh no, oh no, here he goes. Oh, massive air from Bryce Kenny. How on earth did the truck now break? The truck should have broken a tire rod right there at the mark, but he did not want. He's still going, still with 10 seconds left on the clock, and he's going for a little bit of a wheelie right there. And he's gonna go crazy. Okay, now he's going crazy right now. He's going for different options right now. And the time is up right now for him, but this is just for you guys, man. This is just for you guys. But man, he's going for some donuts to end the run right there. But wow, what a run from Bryce Kenny, driver of Monster Jam. I think this is gonna give him a good score, guys. But anyways, guys, give it up to Bryce Kenny and Monster Jam. Let's look at some of the highlights right from Bryce Kenny, driver Monster Jam. It looks like you can see right there, he went some good air right there, trying to go for a wheelie right there, but he couldn't do it fortunately. But either way, there was some good air right there. Then later he went over here into the race track and go for a good sky wheelie right there, a little bit of sky wheelie. That's good either way too. And over here he went for a cross turn right here, which he was able to do it, but then later he clipped this ramp right here, which put him to a sidewall right there, but almost got him flipped over, but he was able to do a save. And then right there, massive air, but then boom, hitting the crunch car right there, and then decided to keep going, and then losing the tongue afterwards after that. But then right here, you got the backflip right here, good backflip, good landing right there, land on the nose. But then right here, man, he just full throttle it right there, huge sky wheelie air, all that. And for some reason, his truck did not brake. But then later he tried to do it again, but this time going for a wheelie right there. Then this is the point where he started to go crazy and all of that in his freestyle run. So yeah, man, but man, Bryce Kenny, man, what a freestyle right here from Bryce Kenny. This could give him a good score, but listen, I am not the judge. You guys are the judges. You guys are the ones that have to do the scoring. So I'm kind of wondering what score you guys are gonna give him, but I'm pretty sure it's a really good score for Bryce Kenny, driver Monster Jam. But man, he had some great moments and all of that. So yeah, but anyways, guys, give it up to Bryce Kenny, driver of Monster Jam. Next up, it is Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. Now, Mike Pragudo is also the son of Matt Pragudo. As you guys know, we already saw him and Nick Pragudo, the other son, compete already. But now we're looking to see the other one of the Pragudo family, Mike Pragudo, driver Excalibur, which you see right there. He got a good move right there, and going into a good one combo right there. Actually, a very good combo right there from Mike Pragudo. As you guys know, Mike Pragudo is such a great driver. He has won so far a few competitions already, from the books already. One in Miami, one in another event. But he is a great competitor, great freestyler, and he could do well in any competition if you put him into. So yeah, but you can see right now going over the crunch card. Oh, hitting that crunch card pretty hard. I don't know what happened there. Wait, looks like he's gonna go for the racetrack right there, and oh, big air from Mike Pragudo. Going for a wheelie right there, and then going for another one, like double combo wheelie right there. And he looks like he's gonna go for the ramp, and oh, massive air. And he almost actually cleared the whole thing. He almost cleared the whole thing right there. That could have been amazing if he could have. And it looks like, yeah, he's going for the backflip. Here he goes. Oh, and that was a crooked backflip right there. I don't know what happened there. It went crooked for him. That was weird. It never happened to a monster, so that's weird. Looks like he's gonna go for another big air hard landing to a wheelie, and then oh, might be in trouble. Oh, and then could have been in trouble right there, but he had the president mind to go reverse to save it. So what a save right there from Mike Pragudo. It looks like he'll be heading to a donut right there, and into a cyclone donut from Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. He has 5 seconds left, so he needs to hit one more obstacle, and there it is, the last obstacle, and he is done. Time is up, and he is gonna stop right there. What a run from Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. This could give him a good score if you guys give him what he wants, you know. But anyways, guys, give it up to Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. Let's look at some of the highlights from Mike Pragudo, driver Excalibur. You can see he started with some good air right there, going over the whole obstacle right there. Then he decided to go over here to do a moonwalk, which was really good for him. And then after that, he goes for a combo into that, which is actually really good, but that's something new for you guys to see. So this could give him a good score if you guys give him a good score for this new move right here that none of the drivers couldn't do in previous freestyles. And then right here he has the massive air right there, and he goes for a small wheelie, but then he hit the car and then go for another wheelie. So that's like kind of a double combo right there, if you guys think of it. But then right here, man, he could have honestly cleared the whole thing, just a few more, maybe back to a few more speed. But then right here, there's the backflip. Went crooked right there for backflip, not sure why, but he went crooked right there, but he still landed the backflip. And then right here, he goes full throttle for another massive air, then goes to a wheelie right here. And then this is where he could have gotten into trouble, but he had the president mind to go reverse, so thank goodness he did not. But either way, what a great freestyle from Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. This could give him a really good score. If you guys give him a good score, I think this will really be really good for him, guys. You know, he had great combos and all of that. So anyways, guys, give it up to Mike Pragudo, driver of Excalibur. Next up, we got Mr. Excitement, Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. Now, if you guys know, we have seen his son, Chris Kohler, completed freestyle, but now we're going to see his father, the two-time world freestyle champion. As you can see, start with some good air right there in those two jumps he hit. Now he looks like he's going to go for another, not so big air, but big air enough to do well. And looks like he'll be heading over the crunch cars and over the ramp. And oh, can he save it? Yes, he can. What a save right there. Could have gotten into trouble, but what a save right there. It looks like he's going to go for it. He almost got into trouble right there too, but good thing we're reversing and going to continue freestyle. But man, what a save from Jim Kohler. We had to check a replay on that one once we're done here. Looks going for some more big air right there. Looks like he's going pretty good big air. A lot of big air. As you guys know, he is the extreme air driver. He always does big air all the time. Always wins awards all the time. So he is the king of air as always, guys. So yeah, but right now looks like we're heading to a backflip ramp. Here he goes. And lands it on the nose, but he's still landing on 4 wheels. Let's see where he's going. Oh, on the tailgate, and he's upside down. He is done. Wow, there was no suspensions right there for Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. But what a freestyle right there, guys, for Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. This could give him a good score, but I'm not the judge. You guys are, so you guys have to do the judging. But anyways, guys, give it up to Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. Let's look at some of the highlights from Jim Kohler Avenger. You see right there, he had some big air right there to start his freestyle run, which is really good because he's always, again, the big air guy. And then right here, he just went over the cars, went sideways on the ramp, and then a little bounce, then got into big trouble, but he had the presence of mind to flip it back over. What a great save right there from Jim Kohler. After that, he went for some more big air right there. Body damage everywhere on the truck, but it's okay, that's who he is. Then right here, he went for a backflip. Didn't land it perfectly, but he still landed either way, so that's good for him. But then this is where the demise happened. Look at the height he had right there, landing on the tailgate and going upside down. I'm pretty sure that was not a great landing for Jim Kohler, driver Avenger, but looks like we got an onboard camera actually of the save he had. And you can see right there, he went in over the punch cars. That this is where he got into a bit of a trouble, but again, he had the presence of mind to flip it back over on 4 wheels with 1 wheel. So what a run by Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. You can see the whole body and all this destroyed and all of that, but either way, he had a phenomenal freestyle either way. He did leave some time on the clock, so I'm not sure if it's going to affect the score or not, but remember, I'm not the judge. You guys are the judges, so you guys do the judging. So yeah, but anyways, guys, give it up to Jim Kohler, driver of Avenger. Next up is Alex Blackwell, driver of Captain's Curse. Now, Captain's Curse is a truck we haven't seen quite some time in Monster Jam, but it's great to see him again in being freestyle here for you guys here in today's video. So let's see how well he does. It looks like he's going for a good wheelie right there. Good wheelie right there over that race ramp right there. Looks like he go for a bit of a cross thread right here onto one side to another. Good one, good landing right there. Nothing crooked around that. Turns around. Looks like he's gonna go for some more big air right there. Well, not big air actually. It's kind of like this medium air right there. Goes for a little wheelie right there. Turns around. Let's see where else he's going. Looks like he's gonna go for there. Looks like big air right there from Captain's Curse. Hitting the car. Looks like he's go crook on the ramp and it bit of a tough landing on right there on the back. Let's see. Looks like he has some problems on the truck. Oh no, that was not what he wanted to do. He hit the wall of the stadium. He's done, guys. Remember, if you hit the wall, you're done. He didn't want that to do. Not a great freestyle for him, man. Tough break for Alex Blackwell, Captain's Curse, but that's what it has to be. That's what it has to be, guys. But anyways, guys, give it up to Captain's Curse, driver of Alex Blackwell. Let's look at some of the highlights from Alex Blackwell, driver of Captain's Curse. He went for a wheelie right there. Not good wheelie. It was a good wheelie right there up the race ramp right there. Good one right there. Looking over here, he went for a little bit of a cross thread right here to one side to another. That was good right there. Then goes for another good wheelie right there. Sky wouldn't even want to call it right there. But then right here, this is where the demise happened right there. He landed right there, which I think may have broken the steering of the back of the truck of Captain's Curse. He couldn't turn right, and then he clipped the wall and ended his run right there, sadly. It was not what he wanted to do, sadly, for his freestyle run. I know he's very upset at himself that he couldn't compete more for you guys, but sadly, it's what is when you're driving these 10,000-pound monster trucks. Something breaks, and you know there's nothing you can do about it. But anyways, guys, what do you think of what's the score you give it? Put in the comments down below. But anyways, guys, give it up to Alex Blackwell, driver of Captain's Curse. Next up, it is Barry Musauer's driver of Zombie. It looks like he's going to start him with some donuts right here to start this freestyle competition. First time for a Monster Jam driver to do a donut in his first attempt, and that was a great one right there with a cyclone at the end of it. So what a great way to start off the freestyle with a donut from Barry Musauer, driver of Fire Zombie. And you can see right there, he had some big air right there throughout the whole track. Good job right there. It looks like he's going to be going over that small ramp right there, hitting the crunch cars, going for a small way, and almost got into a little bit of trouble right there. But he had the presence in mind to go forward and not flip it over. And got some big air right there, and some more big air from Barmasour. As you guys know, Barmasour, he could do some big air all the time, but he's also great in wheelies, but again, also in donuts, which we did see. First, oh no, almost got him covered right there too, right? He's trying, almost getting flipped over not once but twice, but the thing was he did not. Goes in for a good skyway right there. I think that was kind of a skyway right there. Let's see where he's going next, and looks like he's gonna be heading to the backflip ramp. Here he goes. Oh, a bit of a crooked right there. Oh no, can he save it? Oh, he's trying. What a save from Barmasour, driver of Zombie. And then he goes for some massive air right there. He has right now 40, right, what do we have, like 25 seconds left on the clock, and he's still on 4 wheels. How on earth did he save that train? Looks like he's gonna try to go for some big. He has 14 seconds left. Let's see what he's gonna do. Here he goes. More big air right there, and oh, weird bounce right there. Oh no, okay. Oh no, he's over. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me, Barry? Oh, and the timer just ended right when he saved the truck. Are you kidding me, Barmasour? What a run from Barmasour, driver of Zombie. This could be a big score if you guys give him a good score. But remember, you guys are the judges. But wow, guys, give it up to Barmasour, driver of Zombie. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. You can see right there, he started with some donuts at the beginning of freestyle, and then to a cyclone. So that was a great one to start with his freestyle. And then right here, he went small right there on that over the crunch cars. Went for a small one. Almost got a bit of a trouble right there. Almost got a bit of a trouble. The good thing he didn't. But then right here, went for some big air right there. And then after that, he went for a combo for another big, massive air right there. So 2 big airs right there. But then this is where the wow factor is. Look what happened. He was good about to be on his side, but he kept going. He had the presence of mind to never give up and went back on 4 wheels. And then right here did it again, but he went for a big air right here, but then he hit, I think, the side of the ramp right there, got him with a bounce, but then he did it all over again and saves it again. What a phenomenal freestyle right there. And it looks like we have an onboard camera on what happened on this first one. You see, he got a bit of trouble. He kept going. He didn't give up. He kept going to throttle. And he was able to, and I think the ramp actually helped him to save the truck. The ramp did actually help him right there. But this is where he also got into big trouble as well too. He went for big air, and then I think he clipped the ramp. The edge of the ramp, got into a big trouble right there, but again, another save from Barmasour, driver of Zombie. This could give him a good score, but here's the thing, I am not the judge, you guys are the judges, but I think you guys are gonna give him a really good score, guys. I think you guys are going to really much, because I think this may have won freestyle if you guys give him the score that he deserves. But anyways, guys, give it up to Barmasour, driver of Zombie. Next up it is Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. Now Ryan Anderson, as we all know very well, man, this guy, wherever he goes, wherever stadium arena he goes to, this man will pull up the best freestyle in his career. He will pull off some crazy moves and all that, and hopefully we do see that here in today's video of Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition. He did start with some good air and all that, and I was right there. He tried to go for a moonwalk right there, but he couldn't do it, sadly. And you can see he's going to turn around. Looks like he's going to go for a cross third right here, actually, and there he goes. Nice air right there, clearing the whole thing, actually. That is impressive right there, clearing the whole thing of that ramp obstacle. Going for some good air right there. Going for some good wood right there. Not too much wood. They pretty didn't want to get into a big trouble right there if he tried to. But going right there for Ryan Anderson. Looks like he could go for over those crunch cars. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's see what else he is going. It looks like he's going to be going over the whole. Wow, massive air landing on the ramp. But that was still going. He got 50 seconds left on the clock. Let's see where he's going to go next. Looks like he's going to be heading to the back flip. Here he goes. Oh, and lands it, goes reverse, and then goes forward. Oh no! Can you save it? No! What a tough break for Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. That is not what he wanted it to do at all. What a tough break for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. He left so much time on the clock and all that. Tough break for him. But anyways, guys, give it up to Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. Let's look at some of the highlights right. Looks like, I guess, right here he starts with some good big air right there to start up his free. Well, not start his free, but when he got his second hit. Right here, he got a good cross thread right here over the whole ramp obstacle right there. He cleared the whole thing, which is actually really impressive. And then right here, some more big air. Almost clear. I think he hit the same landing spot as Excalibur. But then this is where the demise happened. He tried to backflip, tried to reverse it to a moonwalk. But then this is where the demise happened right there. What a tough break right there for Ryan Anderson. I'm pretty sure it looks like we got an onboard camera right here to see what actually happened on the inside of the truck. You see, try to go back reverse, and then just, man, I'm pretty sure he is not happy about himself and all of that. But man, what a tough break for Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. I'm pretty sure he wanted to do a great freestyle for you all fans, but sadly, he just couldn't see where he was going and just flipped him over upside down. So what a tough break for Ryan Anderson, driver Son of a Digger. But again, I'm not the judge. You guys are the judges. Let's see what scores you guys are going to give him. But anyways, guys, give it up to Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. Next up it is Blake Ranger, driver of Max D. Now, Max D, driver Blake Ranger, he always does well in international tours. So far, he has always done well as well in other states as well too in the United States. But in international, man, he is a beast when he drives Max D or any other monster truck. You see him compete. It looks like he's gonna start. He wanted some good jump and all that. Goes for a moonwalk right here. Almost trying to keep going, but he couldn't. And then goes over the front part, over the ramp. So he's gonna go over the ramp here, over sideways into a wheelie right here. Good wheelie right here. Almost got into big trouble right there, but good presence of mind right there. Good job. Good job with the French person, not looking over. Now, just to let you guys know, this is the second to final truck competing. The next truck that's going to be competing is Gravedigger, Tyler Meniga. We will see him compete next. Right after Blake Ranger's done a freestyle. And let's go for a sidewall right here, actually. Good sidewall from Blake Ranger. And he goes all the way over to the other side of the stadium. Where I wish he really wanted to keep going to all over the round of stand, but he couldn't do it, sadly. Right now he has 50 seconds left on the clock. Let's see where else he is going. Looks like he's going to be heading to the backflip ramp. Here he goes. Let's see what he's going to do. And lands the backflip right there. Good job for Blake Ranger, driver Max D. Let's see where else he's going to go. He has to go crazy now because now he has 30 seconds left. Another big air right there from Blake Ranger. Let's see where else he's going. Looks like he's going to go... and might be getting a ramp. No, it looks like he's not going to. Let's see what he's going. Looks like not sure what he's doing. He's losing time right now. Let's see. Oh, I see. No, I see what he's going for some good air. Not the best. And whoa! Can he save it? Yeah, what a save from Angel. The timer just ended. What a save from Blake Ranger, driver of Max D. I don't know what he was doing at the end, but now I understand what he was trying to do. It didn't go to plan, but at the end it did actually. So what a run from Blake Ranger, driver of Max D. Go put your scores in, guys, for Blake Ranger, driver Max D. So give it up to Blake Ranger, driver of Max D. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. Looks like he started, you see right there, he got a good motor right here. Couldn't do it completely, but then it goes over the crunch bars either way. So he has no choice for that. And over here, trying to go cross thread right here on the other side into a wheelie, actually. Good wheelie right there. Could have gotten into trouble right there, but good thing he did not keep going, because I think he would have flipped over. It would have been really bad for Blake Ranger. And then right here went for some big air right there. The same landing as Ryan Anderson and Mike Craiulo. Same landing, and then right after that, he went for 2 wheels right there. Pretty sure he could have kept going, but fortunately, he didn't want to flip the truck over. And then right here, he went for the backflip, landed it perfectly. Sadly, not perfectly, but still landed perfectly. But then this is the demise right here. Look what he tried to go for a bit, but then he may have clipped the ramp or something. Made him go sideways. Like, I don't know what we need to call that move, but it was a wild ride for Blake Ranger. We do have an onboard camera of what happened in the cockpit, and you can see right there, he went crazy. He went sideways. I mean, I don't know what to call this move. I think you guys are the people who have to decide what move that one is called, but man, what a wild ride right there at the end for Blake Ranger driver Max D. Is this the winning freestyle run? I'm not the judge. You guys are the judges, so you guys have to put your scores in for Blake Ranger driver Max D. We'll have to see and find out, but anyways, guys, give it up to Blake Ranger driver of Max D. The last and final competitor, it is Tyler Menega, driver of Gravedigger. Tyler Menega, as you guys know, he is a 2-time world champion. He won 2 wheels and 1 freestyle in the world's finals in the past 2 years already now. So he is a great driver, especially every time you see him in stadiums and all that. He is such a phenomenal driver to watch all the time. Now he is, as of right now, guys, our final competitor here tonight for freestyles. Let's see if he could do a phenomenal freestyle to take the freestyle win. He is starting with some good air and all of that at the beginning right now as of we speak. And looks like he's gonna go turn around, going over the crunch cars, going for a good wheel right there. And going in, a bit of a trouble right there. Could have crashed, but pressed the mind to save the truck right there. Could have been a big trouble right there. And Tyler Manning, guys, we all know this guy is the same thing as Ryan Anderson. Whenever you see him, he can pull off the best saves, the best wild bikes, you know that. You know, both Ryan and Tyler Manning are very common to each other. And almost got into another big trouble right there, hitting the crunch car right there. Looks like he's going to go for a cross turn right here. He goes and hitting the race obstacle. He lands it back on 4 wheels. What a save right there from Tyler Menega. But I think he has some issues. Yes, I had just been told he lost front steering. Now that is going to be a tough one for Tyler Menega. But he still lands the backflip still either way. But him not having front steering. And oh no, this might be the end. This might be the end. Maybe not. No, it is not. He is still able to keep going. But again, I'm gonna say not having front steering is very difficult to drive with a 10-pound monster truck. Can he save it? No, he cannot. He left only 3 seconds left on the clock. But what a wild way to end the run right there. But he didn't have front steering. It made him have a rough time to do a freestyle with no front steering. But man, what a tough break for him tonight to lose front steering, man. But either way, he did end up pretty well. So what a run for him, guys. And give it up to Tyler Menega, driver of Gravedigger. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. He went for some good cross third right here. One obstacle to another one. That's pretty good right there. Good combo right there for Tyler Menega. And then right here, he went for some good wheelie right here. Almost got into a big trouble right there, but good thing he didn't flip the truck over. And then right here, went for a cross turn. This is where the front steering broke right there. Boom, man, that was a hard hit right there. That could have hurt pretty bad for the driver. And then right here, landed backwards perfectly. But again, you can see he had steering, had some no front steering. He had to keep using the back steering to turn the truck and all of that. And right here, he could have gotten into another big trouble, but he was able to save the truck with no front steering, which is actually impressive to see. But then this is where he needed the front steering right here. When he tried to save the truck after that was a weird back right there. So we got an onboard camera right here. And right, man, that had it hurt pretty bad for the truck, man. But that could have hurt even more. But this is where it may have hurt him even more than ever right there. Look at that, and then boom, there's no suspension right there on the truck of Tyler Menega. But man, what a way to end the run right there on the last freestyle here in today's video. Tyler Menega, driver of the purple Gravedigger. Not sure what score he's going to get. Remember, I'm not the judge. You guys are the judges, guys. You guys have to decide if he deserves to win the freestyle or not, you are the judges, guys. So I don't know what's going to give him one. So yeah, but anyways, guys, give it up to your final competitor, Tyler Menega, driver of Grave Digger. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video of Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition. What do you guys think about today's video of Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition? And what scores you gave to all the 12 Monster Jam trucks and drivers? And also, who do you pick to win in today's video? Leave all that in the comments down below, and I'll give you the results on who won Freestyle Competition in today's video in the next Monster Jam Showdown Freestyle Competition in July. So stay tuned for that one. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, I highly recommend hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, also hitting the notification bell to see more videos of Monster Jam Showdown, but as well as other videos that are on my channel if you guys want to go and check them out. But again, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.